So this is our physics problem for today. It's so funny. Okay, the Sheikra in Busch Gardens, Tampa has an initial drop of 200 feet at a frictionless 90 degrees. The coaster carriage, loaded, weighs 6,000 kilograms. So, for the first part of this problem, how much force is produced? Well, so what we do is you take your force equals mass times acceleration, the force formula. So, for this, our F is F equals mass, so 6,000 times 9.8.
Explain 9.8.
Which is the free fall velocity with no air resistance that the coaster would have when it fell due to the force of gravity. That's what. Okay, so call calculator. But I think it comes out to. It does. It comes out
Take
to
6,000 times 9.8, and it is
58,800.
58,800, and the 58,800 is newtons.
58,800 newtons. Yes.
So that's a nice end.
Explain what newtons is.
Which is what are newtons?
It's the universal.
The universal
Things that are in the
measure of force.
the
Yes.
pastries
Yes.
with the cream filling. Newtons.
Fig Newtons? Fig Newtons are gross.
I don't like fig newtons. They're nasty. Why would you talk about fig newtons?
Shut up.
Talk about something good. Talk about hostess. Talk about Twinkies.
The raspberry ones are good though. You have to admit they're like little raspberry pop.
Okay, back to the Sheikra.
You almost hit me in the face.
You girl, I'll beat you with that lizard.
It's a nice lizard.
This is so gay.
Okay. Let's see. So B. So we put that force measure into our work formula to see how much work is done on the first hill by this coaster. How much work does this actually do? Moving. So we have work
It's okay, little guy.
equals
He's blinded by physics.
58,800, which is our work, times our delta x, which is 60. Well, that converts to 60.96 meters.
And you can't take the 200 and keep it in feet. You have to convert that to meters because the
So if
formula calls for meters, not feet.
Calculation, just do it, Paul.
You take 58,800 and times that by 60.96 meters. That's your delta x. That gets 3,584,448.
Yeah. How what?
3,584,000.
For the what?
3,584,448.
Okay.
448.
438
448
joules.
joules.
Yes, which is the.
Not the family jewels, the work of energy jewels.
So there you go. That's the second part of it. Isn't that awesome? Maybe it's blinded by physics. Oh, your turn.
Okay, moving on to part 2.
1 second.
Okay. Well, part 2 of this is how much power is created if the coaster falls to the bottom of the hill in 4 seconds. So, if the coaster falls to the bottom of the hill in 4 seconds, you use the P equals W over T formula, or the power formula. So you take P equals,
Paul, your handwriting sucks, even worse than mine.
you know what? Go jump off the Sheikra. Our W is 3, 5, 8, 4.
448, Paul.
I can't.
448, Paul. Come on.
4, 8. 4, and you divide that by T, which is our time of 4 seconds. Our time of 4 seconds. So you take that number, calculator,
Divided by 4.
Divide that by.
So we're getting
Which
10
is-
points for this?
896,000.
So P is 896,000.
112
112. And that is
watts.
watts. Big W.
Which is what? What does it stand for?
Watts is the
Universal unit of power, other than horsepower.
electricity.
It's not electricity.
Electricity.
It's the universal symbol for power, which he just said, not electricity.
Electricity, Paul. No. Okay. Oh,
Electricity.
part D. How awesome is this coaster? Seeing how much power is generated, how much work is done,
Move the
and how
paper, I
much
can't see
force
the
it
board.
creates. It is like
Got a roller coaster of 58,800 newtons, generating 3,584,448 joules. As he says, not the family joules, the universal constant joules.
how awesome is this coaster?
Pretty awesome.
Righteous.
Tubular.
Right. Turn it up.